Welcome to Sage Sisters. We are sisters, besties, moms, and co-founders having a fun catch-up on parenting and life. Hey, I'm Ann.
And I'm Kate. Hi, Tan. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome today.
Good. I'm excited to pod. It's my topic, and I thought we could do our September smorgasbord because I got a lot of weird stuff on my mind coming from all directions. So should be a fun one.
I know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the news and just things going
Yeah.
on. So it's a great one because I feel like we quickly wrote down topics for today of like what we're both kind of into or what's on our mind. And we had a long weekend. So after this weekend, I feel like there's a lot of catching up to do per the usual.
Totally.
It'll be fun.
Before we get into all that, we are climbing the ranks in terms of people subscribing and listening, which is amazing. But reviews help people find us. So if you would just take 2 seconds, punch some stars, that would be amazing. We'd really appreciate you. And without further ado, what's your high?
My high this week is I actually had like 3 highs. So I'm just going to rattle them off because they kind of go together. They're not too long. Well, of course, we'll make them long, but I had a dinner party. And by that, I mean another couple over for dinner on Friday. Okay. And we hadn't seen them in like 6 months. And so we squeezed a lot into this weekend because we finally had a weekend of free, which was, after it all said and done, it was a great weekend. But I just crushed my menu. So I just wanted to like toot my own horn with like, I'm getting really good at dinner parties because I'm thoughtful about my meal choices because I pick things that I can put in the oven and then they're like no touch until it's ready to go.
Okay.
So
first of all, who came over? Was this people I know?
Well, our friends Sajel and Josh, you know Sajel.
Yeah.
And their son Caleb. And so the kids were having fun. And I made a whole roasted chicken. So we had potatoes and carrots with the chicken. And it turned out great. I was a little nervous, but it was delicious. And then I made like homemade mac and cheese for the kids. Anyways, we just had so much fun. Just sitting, catching up, drinking some wine, eating some good food.
Plus,
it's
just good like for 2 people over feels like not a whole production. I'm sure your meal was a production, but
it was easy. I prepped it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And because we were so busy with work, I like really like told myself I was like going to just take Friday afternoon to like not be crazy about before they came over.
Right.
And so I ended up actually after work going with my friend Catherine to a local store that has like home good stuff and clothes just for fun that just like had a pop-up. And I got this like sweater tank.
Cute.
And so
that's like, very my vibe. I'm surprised I don't own that yet.
It totally is. It's got a little like tail in the back. I call it the mullet. It's like party in the back. But it's cute. It's like giving me all the fall vibes, but it's a tank so I can wear it.
It looks kind of like cut on the side too. Are you wearing a little tank underneath?
No, exposed. So risky.
You're so trendy. It's practically a crop top. This is the mom crop top. It's got
the mom crop top. You can see a tiny bit of my side. That's all you need to see, to be honest.
Well, I was going to say that's still risky in my book.
Anyways, so I'm just going to roll quickly. That was super fun. Then on Sunday we have...
Hold on. I'm not done with your menu.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Roasted chicken, mac and cheese. What else did you do? You do a veggie? You do
Well, potatoes and carrots were underneath the chicken, so that's all you had to do.
Love it. Okay.
And then I sliced peaches and put them in a baking dish and just baked peaches with cinnamon. Yeah. And I made like a yogurt cream cheese whipping sauce. So you can just top it.
Was that dessert or did you
do
a separate dessert?
That was dessert.
What a great menu.
It turned out perfect. It was super easy.
Paired some wine, I'm assuming.
Yes. Got some good wine. And I haven't had wine in a while. I feel like we've been on highball kicks and different things, but it was so nice to have like a glass of wine in the whole dinner experience. Mm-hmm. We sat at our fancy table. We had fancy napkins.
Proud of you. This is very adulting.
Yeah, it felt fun. That was great. And then we have a fantasy football league with the families in our neighborhood. Okay. So the kids are involved. And the older kids are so cute because they love it. They're so obsessed with it.
So Ace and Lola both do it or just Ace?
Just Ace. Lola kind of is on my team.
Yeah.
But we have a bunch of older boys in the neighborhood around Ace's age and a little older, and they are just so into it. And so we had breakfast draft, if you will. Mm-hmm. So everybody came over, brought some stuff, and we just had the best time watching the kids do it, enjoying like the friendships that we've built. And they are, I don't know, just watching the kids be so amped up and like gaming about it, like
Cute.
it's cute.
Yeah.
So it was a nice little high.
I love it. It was nice to not have like soccer and all the things to like do the
Yeah,
other stuff.
totally. What
So
was
what'd
your
you do Saturday night, Sunday?
Well, I'll get into that in a second here
Oh, okay. Okay.
with a little bit
Um,
of a low. But what was your high this week?
we also had an epic weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so urban, I feel like, because I went to San Francisco 2 days in a row.
Oh my. Wow.
I
Impressive.
know. Well, we had some friends in town from Nashville. Luke and Amanda were out here.
That's fun.
Really fun. And then some friends came up from Palo Alto that we're also friends with. So we had an adult dinner Friday night at a place called, I didn't love the name of the restaurant, Ungrafted. To me, it gives uncircumcised, but
Yeah.
I know it's like, but it was a very cool place. It was in the dog patch. It was like,
What type of cuisine? What are we talking about here?
Good question. I should have
Fusion?
probably looked this
Just go
up.
straight fusion when you don't know.
I was going to say American.
Okay.
We had a lot of carbs to start in the best possible way.
I love that.
Yeah. We had like hush puppies, pull bread, like some just delicious stuff. I had wine. So I was like drinking great wine.
Mm-hmm.
That felt nice. And then, but the meal itself, I had like a slow cooked pork on rice with like a lot of sesame oil. So that almost like was confusing in terms of like, it's not American necessarily. Anyways, everybody's food was awesome. So aside from the name, the place was bomb. And
Ungrafting. I don't know what it takes me to, but
Ungrafted. I think it's a wine reference, an old dirt. Shouldn't you know this as the wine connoisseur?
I should. I'm not I'll have to look that one up.
I think of skin grafting and then I think of, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, it's not appetizing to me, but it does sound, the menu you rattled off sounds good, and that's all. It was great. Matters.
See some old friends at a cool restaurant in the city. It was lovely. So then came home Saturday. We slept in both Saturday and Sunday. It was so dreamy.
Mm-hmm.
And Monday. We had like 3 days of sleeping in.
Love it.
It's so rare.
I just can't believe you sleep in. I just still can't get over it.
Oh, if I don't have an alarm, I'm not getting up. I don't even know another way.
I can't even imagine.
And
I just wanted to say real fast though, I still get my kids to bed because we were having such a hard time getting some of my kids to sleep because they're just amped up at the end of the night for some reason. And I still pick that over sleeping in.
I just think you don't know it. That's why.
No, I don't know the good side of sleeping.
You don't know the good side because it's so juicy and delicious.
Juicy. Okay, carry on.
So slept in, and then we had Cal's 7th birthday party on Sunday.
I know. How cute.
It was the cutest. So Saturday was a little bit of prep. Mm-hmm. The boys went to Costco, got some stuff. The girls baked. Grace, last week she was so cute. I was taking her to the orthodontist, but she's like, "Do we need a mom-daughter playlist?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
do. While is it like baked, all K-pop and Taylor Swift?
You bet. You bet. All the songs that every time it's on, Chris and Cal go, no.
Yeah. Ace launches himself into the back seat so dramatically every time 22 comes on from Taylor Swift.
Yeah. 22 is obviously on there.
Yeah.
Just all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we were blasting that, baking, kind of getting everything ready. I didn't want to have like stressful party energy. So I kind of got everything done the day before.
Yeah.
Which was great. And then Saturday we went into the city again with the kids to go to the Valkyries game.
Yes, I did see those pictures. How nice.
So the best time ever. One of my topics touches on one slightly negative piece of that puzzle, but it was a wonderful night. Sunday, slept in. I played tennis, Cal's party. And the party was perfect. It was like we had 20 people. It wasn't.
That's still a lot of people, but just the prep work I guess you put into it.
It was like neighbors and 2 families. Like it didn't have, we're inviting every boy from your class. It was like we're kind of having a cozy one where, quite frankly, a lot of my friends were over, and I was just excited to it almost felt like a Labor Day cookout.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Well,
and the theme, you tell everyone what the theme was. That was cute.
Well, he's very into Minecraft, obsessed could be a better description. And
most boys his age.
I know. He's right in there. So I looked on Pinterest and found some inspo for Minecraft theme. Almost, I call it like kid charcuterie because it was like A bowl of pretzels is sticks, carrots, like
Okay.
all these foods that, grapes are slime balls,
Yeah.
strawberries are redstones.
Mhm.
And I found these downloadable free labels on Pinterest. So I printed them just on our own computer, printed them out. But anyways, it felt like very special. He loved it. He was like so touched. And then Grace baked a bunch.
Cute.
And she was like, "This is my gift to you." Which
So
was
sassy.
great.
Yeah, that's so cute.
So sassy about it.
Yeah.
But like brownies were dirt blocks and Rice Krispie treats were sand blocks.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had fun with it. It was great. Everybody loved the food. And then I had like a little salad in the back for the moms to put like the cooked chicken, the Steve's Lava chicken nuggets on a salad. It was great.
That's great.
A lot of fruit.
I just think birthdays this age are just so cute. Kids, they just get so excited about their birthday as they should. And little things make it feel special for them. I love it. That's cute.
Well, and one other thing that I thought was genius, if I do say so myself, was instead of party favors, bags full of junk that nobody really wants, I got these blow up pool weapons that were Minecraft.
Perfect.
Like
sure, everybody loved you for
inflatable swords and inflatable tridents and stuff.
There's some mom that is your friend right now before school just being like, I cannot believe we have these weapons in our house. The kids are going nuts.
Totally. But it made the party so fun. The kids had so much fun. And then they got to take home a trident. Like, what a cool party favor.
Perfect. Take home a weapon. It's really cool.
You guys need parenting tips, you come talk to me about.
Yeah, you come talk to us. We know all. Well, that's hilarious.
It was just the sweetest. It was perfect. And then, some people came, stayed a couple hours left. Some, were here till 8:00, just hanging. Again, it was so casual. It was so chill. And not to throw our mother under the bus, because she is a party extraordinaire hoster. And her parties are much bigger than what I'm talking about. She can throw a 100-person party.
Yeah.
But she really, I feel like, doesn't always enjoy the parties because she's hosting so hard. Yeah. And this is just true if you have a big party. Like, even if the party gets to 40, 50, someone's like, oh, you're out of toilet paper. Oh, do you have a Band-Aid? Like, whatever it is. But it's like, you can't just sit there with your friends.
Yeah. You're not totally relaxed and socializing when you have that big of a party and you're the main host. Yeah.
But 20.
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. I had a blast. Yeah. So I was really proud that I threw a party that my kid loved, felt special, and I had fun. So those are the...
Good for you. Good for you.
Yep. And then yesterday, a friend of ours had a cookout, and we went over there. It was our 12th anniversary. We didn't do anything big for that, but it was, we said nice things to each other.
Well, I am appreciating that energy. We're kind of taking that on. So you have your anniversary yesterday. I have my anniversary today. It's back to back. And then Sarah, our older sister.
I didn't realize it was today. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And then Sarah, our sister, has one in just like a week. So we kind of like back, boom, boom, boom. But we decided this morning, we went out and got coffee and went to that bakery I was talking about like 2 weeks ago on the pod. The cute,
you got
fancy bakery. Got a Resi Tuesday morning. Nice. Got it. And it's just cute. It just makes it feel special. And we have stuff tonight, and we're traveling this weekend for Ace's golf thing. So it's like the Pinehurst event I was talking about too.
Yeah,
so
chip and putt or drive chip putt.
Drive chip putt, which is coming up. So it'll be a really fun weekend, but we're traveling. So we just were like, let's not force a date night right now. Let's just do a day date. So we had a cute little morning, and then we finished it off by picking out rocks. I know this is what stage of life we're in, but
like landscaping rocks.
Exactly. We're like extending our porch ourselves because we have this muddy area. We decided to turn it into like a rock stone area.
Okay.
And of course we started it 4 weeks ago. Everything keeps like coming, yeah. Oh, we got to do this now. Oh, we got to do this now. But today was the fun part of picking out some of the flagstone.
Fun.
So we went and picked out flagstone.
Well, tell me you're 40 in your 40s.
I know. And we were loving it. I said, oh, we get to go like pick out rocks and have coffee. Like, is that the cutest date ever? And I don't mean jewelry.
Yeah.
Some people get nice jewelry. Yeah. Some people get landscape rocks.
Phil, do you know how lucky you are? Do you know how lucky you are?
I'm so low maintenance. Low maintenance.
She tries to be low maintenance.
I will say,
I love that for you. Little house project, little coffee date.
A little coffee date. And I have decided that my next purchase for myself, come on, Sage Haven, because I really need nice earrings. Speaking of
Okay.
rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I wear fun earrings. I wear 3 on each side plus a
But
cuff.
that's what I can't see you wearing, like a boring classic earring. Or are you not going to get boring ones?
Not boring. Or just like some classic. But if I have 3 and 3, it'll look great. The problem is I wear cheaper earrings. So today's my like cleaning the earrings, the whole thing. And then it's just apparent that you don't have nice earrings when you do the cleaning day. You're like, is that supposed to be green and black? I don't think so.
Ew.
Yeah. Too far.
Well, keep it real. Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Well, that's fun. And I really love a day date. Like kids are in school. You don't have to pay for the sitter.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just the energy, it feels more special because you don't do it often.
Yeah. And we
I
decided.
love a lunch date or a brunch date.
Me too. And we decided tonight when the kids go to bed, we're going to try to like stay up for a movie again because we've been really enjoying it.
I can't wait till you're asleep 5 minutes in.
I know. Totally.
Great idea.
It sounded great.
I do that all the
9
time.
a.m.
And I'm like, I don't have it in me. I couldn't possibly.
Totally. Can't wait for our date at 9 p.m. We're snoozing. Anyways.
Totally.
Well, that leads me to my low. Should I just go?
Roll, baby, roll.
We decided on Saturday that was going to be our do the yard day, just do some stuff around the house.
Okay.
And there is a rock place further away in Nashville that was cheaper than the rock place in Franklin.
Okay.
So we were like, let's go pick out rocks, and we needed to get some sand. And so we got the landscape bigger flagstones today. Saturday, we were picking out the tiny little rocks that go around it and sand. So we were like, let's go to the cheap place. So we drove 40 minutes to the cheap place in Nashville, had the kids with us, put sand in the back truck, the other rocks getting delivered.
Okay.
We're on our way back.
Why
2 tires blow.
No, it was just so heavy.
I think that the tires were vulnerable and we ran over something because a front and back tire went, and the tow truck guy said that like the front tire wouldn't have blown for weight, but I don't know. So long story short, we saved a bunch of money to go to the cheap place and get sand and not bag sand. And then we had to pay $1,100 for 4 new tires.
No.
And the tow truck.
No. Plus, it's just like, that's so not the day you wanted.
No. So we didn't have any time on Saturday to actually do the project.
Yeah.
We had to wait until like we were trying to squeeze in it in between all the other activities we planned for the weekend. So it's still not done. It's just one of those. But the only thing I'll say though is we were safe. We had gotten off the highway. We were going real slow, but we went off the highway. We were almost to our destination of Lowe's. Big fun day. I don't know if we'll have enough time. And we made it. And our tires blew out like, I don't know, we were able to make it into the parking lot. So we were safe. Then we had a place to stay for the tow truck to come. I ended up Ubering the kids back with me. But it could have been way worse. We could have been on the side of the highway. It could have actually blown more dramatically than it did.
What a great attitude you have.
I know. Look at me.
So measured. Such perspective.
What was your low? Was it tire blowing low or what was it?
No, we had a great weekend. Again, I feel like I'm on a run here because the lows are the last thing I'm putting into the podcast notes, which I'm like, kind of feels nice. Sometimes it's not the case. I'm on a good run.
That's like 3 weeks in a row you've said that.
I know. I'm rolling. I'm in the zone here. But I'm not good at sitting around a bunch of food on a kitchen island and not consistently eating for hours on end.
I want to talk to the people. I have a couple friends that I'm close with that are good at this. I don't know how to do it.
No, I can't do it.
I love food too much.
I'm having fun. We're chatting, but it's like
a couple sips of alcohol and my willpower goes out the window.
I didn't drink a ton any day, but I drank some every day. Mm-hmm. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I was like, I kind of feel gross today.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh. Like,
well, you had a lot of fun with different people like we did. So it was like,
So it was like a couple, 2 glasses of wine Friday, 2 beers at the Valkyries game, maybe 3. Just like.
Yeah. If the doctor's asking you this week how many drinks you had,
it's not a good week to go.
You're lying.
I'm lying. I'm lying through my teeth this week. And yesterday I was like, I'm not going to drink. We're going to go hang. And then Courtney's like, "Oh, I made fresh batch of Hugos." I was like, "Yep." So,
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
so anyways, I had some Hugos, and then it's not. I think the drinking would have been one thing. It's me sitting around, bread. What else was I? Oh, they had the best tomatoes. I couldn't stop eating like tomatoes and mozz yesterday.
At least tomato. That's not a bad one compared to what it could be, but yes.
No,
Yeah,
but then you add a little baguette. Then you do
totally. I could
it's the
live off of
quantity.
girl
It's not.
dinner. I could
Oh,
live off of it.
I had a weekend of girl dinner.
Yeah, love it.
Which was heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just am like, ew, I need to eat. I need to tighten it up this week because I just feel gross. It's like too much gluttony for too long.
Totally.
Tighten it up.
Well, and today was my day. I told myself, this is the day I'm going to turn it around. Because we also had a long weekend. After a long weekend and you have fun, I think everybody feels that way, right? It's like, right? Anyways.
Everyone's like, no, can't relate.
Today, we're going to tighten up. And then we got a resi at that nice place. And I was like, all right, after the lemon ricotta pancakes, after.
Totally.
I'll start tomorrow.
You're going to have pasta tonight or something?
I don't know. I haven't even decided. I don't know. Maybe it's something I don't even know about.
We don't even know. Well, here's what gets me. Someone goes, "Oh, I baked a fresh loaf of bread." I'm like, "No, I lost my mind."
Totally. It's just so good. I was referring to the breakfast kind of party we had. We had the best food, like little tiny quiches, sausage balls, monkey bread. Everybody brought something.
For a quiche.
I love a little quiche, and it's little, so it's like, oh, it's small. And then
it doesn't even count.
The sausage bites were delicious.
Yeah.
And one of my girlfriends, Melissa, was like, oh my gosh, the sausage ball is so good. I can't believe I had 2. And I was like, 2? I had like 20. Like, I love her ability to be like, 2, I need to stop. I'm like, I don't even know how many
listening to this and can't relate to us.
No, she can't relate. I went by and popped 2 in my mouth at a time.
Right.
Like 2 at a time.
Well, and like Grace, for all of her desserts that she made, she cut them up into small little inch by inch blocks.
Yeah.
Right? That's so dangerous for
Totally.
me.
It's worse.
Way worse. Because it's like one doesn't even
slice. Yeah.
But a slice, it's like my brain goes, that's too many brownies.
Yeah, totally.
But when they're 1 by 1 cubes, there's no limit to how many brownies I can eat.
Totally.
Anyways, so I just ate and drank too much.
Yeah. It's a good problem, but I totally get that feeling. Tighten it up. Tighten it up.
Tighten it up. Yeah. Not too bad though.
All right. Well, that's good.
Should we move into the smorgasbord? Speaking of buffets of gluttony, let's move into our topics.
Can't control ourselves on our smorgasbord of topics either, so let's get going.
Well, it's kind of a funny. My first topic. Did I send you this article? I'm not sure, but it caught my attention because it was like U.S. is in a sex recession.
You did not send me this article. No.
Okay. Some new data came out that, and it's kind of adjacent to Sage Haven stuff because it was saying like young people used to spend almost 13 hours with friends a week, and now it's down to 6. So they were saying like the lower sex numbers were just like we're not hanging out as much in real life as we used to.
I feel like we should clarify what is the age range, because referencing the Sage Haven teens not hanging out enough and not having sex, maybe that's a good thing because they should.
Yeah, true.
Let's like make sure this article is the range we're talking about.
Well, the bigger punchline was 18 to 64, so adults.
Okay.
So in 1999, 54% of adults age 18 to 64 had sex weekly. In 1910.
How old are we?
Yeah, exactly. 2010.
Okay.
It dipped from like 54% to like 49%, just below 50%.
Okay.
But by 2024, it's now at 37%.
Whoa. That is a big dip.
Big dip.
Now, this age range to me is a little bit too big. I want to have it tighter because it's like, you know, if you polled me right after having a bunch of kids, you know, like the year, you know, like the months after kids, of course not. You know, if you polled me some of the times when I wasn't dating someone or married, it's not looking good for me, you know? So like, there's a gap here that is a little bit too big.
I know, but this is macro data.
Yeah.
For a population that's got a mix of all those things going on.
I mean, my initial reaction is I'm sad.
Survey.
I'm sad for that news.
Big survey.
Yeah.
It's a big survey. So There was a good, it did remind me though, good point. There's a great Emily Oster. She runs Parent Data, which I love because I'm such a numbers nerd, but
You
it's like
are.
she has a really good like data set of like kid age to sex quantity, and it like totally checks.
Yeah.
We might have mentioned it before, but we'll post it in the show notes. That's a really cool article to read just in terms of being like, oh, okay, I'm doing all right. But I thought the like overall macro picture of a sex recession was fascinating.
It's like there's a lot of things going on in the news, right? Then
Yeah.
there's like a lot of mental health issues.
Yeah.
We just talked about like the decline of mental health for women, like all these things. And then you're talking about a sex recession? My goodness, we need a turnaround here, people.
Well, the survey was just the stats, but they did say, we want to do follow-up research, but the thesis was content has gotten better. So like if you go back to 1999, you had to pick a channel and see whatever was on TV. So like more than likely you didn't have a good juicy Bravo show sitting there waiting for you.
Yeah.
So it's like as content's gotten better,
sex has gone down.
Sex has gone down. I think it makes sense.
Well, it leads me to every time I watch one of those shows where someone's cheating or just like bad behavior, like bad toxic relationship.
Yeah.
I do have a dream and I always wake up like kind of side-eyeing Phil. And he's like, you watched one of those shows before bed? I'm like, yeah. So content could play into it. Yeah. It's like just based purely on like, I don't have a toxic relationship, but I do in my dream night after watching one of those shows.
Yeah. And I think you're right though. I think it's general mental health related to just, how much energy you got in the tank. And
it's kind of
spending
depressing.
less time. And then the younger cohort, which I think historically has been like punching higher than the average, they're not hanging out as much in real life. So their numbers aren't as high.
Yeah.
So anyways, fascinating.
Well, interesting. It's very fascinating. Would like a turnaround. It also, I would just like to say a little bit contradictory to the like I'm sad about this is though. Is there anything better than after a very, very long day in the like the life that we're in right now?
Yeah, this stage of life.
The stage of life. Sitting right next to your partner, but doing what you want on your own phone. Like you're close just temporarily and then like socializing. I almost need to decompress. Like sometimes we hold hands and just decompress while we're doing our own thing and kind of look at each other like, this is nice. We needed this.
Totally.
So there are those moments, but it does feel like I don't like that number dipping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else? I guess I could go.
Yeah. What do you got? You got any topics?
Yes. I am sure that you've seen this. And if you haven't, you've been living under a rock. It's similar to the CEO Coldplay takedown. But there was a CEO that got caught on camera stealing a hat from, and I don't know the famous tennis player's name. Okay. I could look it up really quickly. But
Google it.
Yeah, Google it really quickly as I'm talking. But a guy was over there signing like things from the crowd, like balls, water bottles, whatever.
This was at the U.S. Open or?
Google it.
Okay.
Get my story tighter here. But long story short, there was an older gentleman, CEO, 40, 50s, and people tracked him down to find out he was a CEO. And he's caught, like the tennis player takes the hat off to hand it to the kid and is looking away because there's a lot of people around him. He starts signing something else. So he's not witnessing what's happening. But the gentleman took the hat from the kid and like completely took it to his side, stole it, stuffed it in his wife's shopping bag. And the kid was kind of looking at him like, what? And like just moved on and like kind of like whatever. But long story short, the internet found him, found out his company was really doing some hate. And then he came out with a response that was equally as garbage as his stealing of the hat, which made you just not like the guy even more. It's like, that's just not good behavior. And then if you do something to double down on it, was just ick, you know?
A bad apology.
A bad apology. It wasn't even an apology. It was basically like, just not owning what he did and kind of just being like, don't give me hate. Like, first come, first serve is how I've always lived my life kind of vibe. And it's like, what? So long story short, I don't like the energy of like taking down people, and like it does feel like the universe is trying to take down like people in higher positions. But when you show behavior like that, it's just gross.
Ooh, I'm watching it now. It's
Are
really
you
gross.
watching it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just the way he does it is so dirty. I kind of was like reading the headlines like, people are really, taking internet hate to the next level. And then I watched it and I was like, that ain't good.
No.
So people found his company online. I won't say it out loud. And they put a bunch of bad reviews on his company.
Don't piss off the internet.
I know. And then the player actually found the kid and then ended up meeting up with him and giving him a hat. So there was a good ending to it, but it was just like, don't be a crummy person.
There's part of me that's like, let's not accept asshole behavior.
I agree. It was such an asshole behavior. That's what it was. It crossed the line. It's like, I don't care what position you are. That was just gross.
Well, and then in your apology to say first come, first serve when you snatched it out of a kid's hand.
Totally. It wasn't another adult. It was like
I want to know who his crisis PR team is, and I want to never.
He doesn't have one. That's the problem.
Okay. Well, tough.
Anyways, that was on my mind, and I felt like I had to say it because I was like a little like, I hate internet hate. And then I saw what happened, and I was like, but I don't like that guy.
I love tennis, as you know, but it was so fun watching the U.S. Open this weekend. I'm sure
was
by
that
the time
at the
this
U.S.
airs,
Open?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just a fun weekend to have that on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And our girl Venus is killing it right now. I can't. Hopefully, by the time this airs, she's won the doubles. But they are now in Sweet 16.
Oh my gosh!
It's so exciting.
What a great story. What a baddie. Yeah. What a baddie. All right. What other topic do you have?
Well, speaking of sports ish, the Valkyries game on Saturday had a lot of highs and lows for me. Okay. One, we went with great friends. We had a wonderful time. There was a very tense drive over because I made our family late, and then we got stuck in traffic for the Giants game. So Chris could
just
barely
does not sound like you.
I know.
He could barely look at you.
He couldn't look at me. He was very upset with the timing because he knew we needed to beat that Giants traffic. Of course, he had a tight plan.
Of course. And it was the right plan, by the way. Always is.
Always.
What were you doing, working?
No, thank you. I wasn't actually, even though that would be usually what it is.
Playing tennis?
No, I didn't play tennis either. So that saved me. I was preparing for Cal's party.
Cute. Okay. I give it.
But I could have planned better and just shut it down a little sooner. I thought we had time. And then, the kids were horrible in terms of like, can't find my shoes. I don't want these shorts. Like, we could have helped a little more.
Let's blame the kids. Let's blame the kids.
Okay. I didn't start getting ready soon enough. Like, that's it. That's it. Let me come clean. Quit blaming people. Take full accountability. I didn't stop doing stuff in time to leave according to his schedule.
And then you're not feeling good because you're trying to rush getting ready when you already look bad. That always happens to me. I was talking about me, not you. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to put that on you.
No, I just
like, there's nothing worse than when you're late and then you go in and you're like, oh, I should do a touch up. And then you just like, and then it's always that time that your outfit's not fitting or you're like, I'll just wear those shorts and then they're dirty.
Well, it was funny because, I have a couple Valkyrie shirts, but I couldn't find them.
Of course.
Typical.
Yeah.
And then the one shirt I found, we were somehow given this at a previous game, and it was enormous. It was like, and Grace comes in and she had like her cute one that was like off the shoulder. I was like, I'm going to do that too. Anyways, I cut it.
No. Mistakes.
No, it was great. I nailed it.
Was? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I just thought that was
it was like, I just went with it. I just didn't overthink it. I just cut the top, cut the bottom, ended up with a very 80s outfit.
I can just imagine though, Chris being upset you're getting late and he comes in and you have scissors in your hair and cutting your outfit.
I'm
like
cutting my outfit.
That's a bad look.
It was a bad look. Bad look. Well, then, we're on the bridge and the kids are like, oh, is that building? Is that Alcatraz? Is that, we're like on the bridge, but we're in like standstill.
Yeah.
And Chris's jaw, you just see he's got a good jawline. So
great
like
jawline.
He's got that.
Yeah, great jawline.
But it was like, we wouldn't be in this traffic if we left on time.
We love talking about our chins, but I've always wanted to be angry and have that jawline.
Yeah, me too. It was like very attractive, but I knew it wasn't the moment. So then we're late. Our friends are already there. We have their passes. Yeah. We go to the parking garage. It's full. So he has to drop us off. Then I was very sweet. He's like, just go. Like,
I'll sacrifice myself.
So then like 30 minutes later, he comes in. And I was like, thank you so much. That was so sweet. He was like, it's not a big deal. I just parked by the Giants stadium. I just paid $80 for parking. It's not worth talking about. I felt bad. So he gets full credit. But he was so annoyed with me. We had a great time at the game though, but then the kids got too tired. Well, let me do a high. So that was kind of a low.
Okay.
High. The game was so fun. The game was packed. And there was a moment where the fans are doing the wave and it's so full. The energy is so good. I started tearing up. I was just
I love you for that.
I don't know. I just like how far the game has come. The fact that they're packing the house and it feels like this in here. I just like really got in my feels and like had a little sentimental moment.
I love that.
Kids, every time I look over, they have smiles as big as you can imagine. And we sat kind of upper deck this time. Like
I think that's the way to see it. Yeah.
Me too. But even that was so cool. We barely get tickets.
Yeah.
Anyways, love that. That was the high. And then afterwards, okay. I had bought a package at the school auction that included some like privileges at Valkyrie's games. One was an on-court photo. And when we went to the game earlier this year, it didn't quite work out. So the guy was like, if you come again, you guys can do this photo.
Who's the guy? Like he's remembering you? That's detail-oriented.
The woman who's the president of the Valkyries is a mom at our school.
Okay. So you have a little bit of pull.
I don't know her that well. I'd like to. We're best friends and she doesn't know it, but we will be.
You're really pushing the agenda on that one.
Jess, if you're out there, we're going to be friends.
Yeah, you'll like me. I promise.
No, but she just kind of like told her team, like, take care of this package because it was like a school thing.
Yeah.
So anyways, we had this on-court photo and the wording of the package somehow confused me where it was like, we're going to take an on-court photo while the team is warming up. I was thinking that meant with the team. So I had stupidly told Grace that the picture was with the team.
Aggressive.
So then it didn't work out with pregame. So then next time he goes, we'll do it after the game. So this was the after the game, like second shot to get the picture. So we go down there, but I still think the team, I thought it was going to be kind of like a press conference sort of picture with the team. It ended up being just an on-court picture. Which I just misunderstood. It was like I looked back and I kind of saw how I was like, okay, I get it. But Grace got her hopes up, and then she was a nightmare because she didn't get her team photo. And I wanted to be like,
just be grateful.
She's just tired.
Yeah,
she's just tired.
Right.
I know she's 9. She's had a huge day. She's just tired. But I was a little bit like, we just went to a WNBA game.
Right. Had the best
You
time.
just got an on-court photo. And you're complaining, like really annoying, like wouldn't let it go.
That's when you remember their brains aren't fully developed and those things.
I was trying not to get triggered so hard. I was like, don't get triggered.
Yeah.
Don't get triggered. It was like such a special. Then I kept being like, well, that's one way to look at it. But also another way is this super positive way.
Yeah.
And then I just had to be like, I'm not going to win this. I got to just let her sleep. And of course she like slept and she was so tired.
What I'm hearing is that you pissed off your husband on the way there and pissed off your daughter on the way back.
Bingo. Bingo.
Bingo, bango. Sweet spot in the middle. Everybody was happy. It just reminded me like almost everything we do always has a sweet and a sour. And it's always like, I at one point or another, always am like, you will have fun. We're having fun. Like, I just feel like that energy is always like, when you have kids, it just is what it is. But then the next day, I only remember the sweet.
Totally. I think that's the key is just like, bloop. It's like
blinders,
that.
The blinders on.
I was thinking more Men in Black. This is how old I am. You know, where he has the like memory eraser.
Oh, yeah.
It's like all those sour parts.
Totally.
It was a great time.
It was a great time. All I remember is the positive.
It was mostly good with a little tension on the bookends.
I like that.
All right. What was yours?
Cute. Well, we've already done highs, lows. We're now into smorgasbord. I don't know if you just blacked out there. Oh, okay.
What's your topic for the smorgasbord?
Got it. I actually would like to lift us up a little bit. Let's take a moment of lift.
I don't like this branding.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that. Well, I brought down this with the CEO takedown. I just meant I wasn't putting the all heavy stuff on you. I just meant we had a couple.
I thought you were calling me Monica again.
No, sorry. Only one time. we had a couple downer stories. I would like to lift a story,
Okay.
which is with both of us. I think we both felt very loved this weekend
Mm-hmm.
because we are launching Sage Haven, our app.
Yes.
And this will come out after you've heard the release of the Sage Haven launch, which is
Yeah.
exciting. But we asked friends and family to kind of download the app and just kind of early access, and just get some support and feedback from people that we know and love. And when you have a support system as great as we do, it just makes you feel good. We had so many good positive feedback, and not just about the positive, but just people supporting us to take the
I
time
know. Yeah.
to download. So we just appreciate our support so much. And there was a mix, men, women, all of the above. But I also have a good support system in women, and I just kind of wanted to bring up women supporting women is super important. And I know that
100%.
doesn't always get the energy it should, because some people kind of say women need to support women. And when you get that support, it just makes you feel good inside, So I just want to do a call out to friends and family, say we love you, and just talk about the good parts.
100%. This really hits for me because I had, a few text threads that I said, hey, would love for you guys, we're ready. Would
Mm-hmm.
love for you to download it. Let me know your thoughts. And I even put it on some groups, like I call them the tennis girlies, but I have some 30-person threads
Yeah.
with people that I have some I'm really close with and some I'm not as close with.
Mm-hmm.
And to see how groups like that turned out and downloaded it, supported it, reviewed it,
Mm-hmm.
it honestly, again, I had a little lump in my throat. I was just like, God, we're so lucky to have this level of foundational support from a lot
Totally.
of people, both very close friends and
Mm-hmm.
even a layer or two out,
Yeah.
rooting for us, taking time out of a busy weekend. I don't know. It was cool.
Well, and we joke, we tagline nerve sighted from Grace, I guess it was,
Yeah,
but we're nervous and excited, and to feel vulnerable to ask people to do something, because you don't really want to ask people to do something, or just feels like in any type of way saying, hey, can you look at this for us? Or, it'd be super awesome
totally.
if you could.
Yeah,
It
you're
just
putting yourself
feels,
out there.
yeah. And so to really, I think it goes with saying that, I do appreciate when people ask for something. If
Me
they're
too.
direct and say, I need this from you, or can you do this?
Hmm.
I appreciate helping other people. And I think people don't do that enough, which is ask for help.
Yeah.
And I think it's always received pretty well. Obviously, if you don't overdo it, but it's received really well when it's coming from a good place. And people should remember that, I think. Lean on people.
Well, and I love doing favors for other people. It makes me feel more connected to
I
them,
do too. And when
especially
people
if
are
it's,
direct with what they need, it's helpful. It's just ask me, and I would love
I
to do
know,
it.
but for some reason, I feel like moms in general, it's not my first thought. I don't think it's your
Totally.
first thought either. I think
It's
we're
hard to push send to a group that you're not as close with too.
totally.
Yeah.
Um, but I keep getting reminded that it's that's what builds community. It's
Mm-hmm.
being a little vulnerable, putting yourself out there, asking for favors, giving favors. Um, so I
Totally.
don't know. Maybe this is just PSA, but it's I don't know. I think people are more willing to help you than you think.
Yep.
And I think half of the battle is just being brave enough to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I know that was really a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay. I got one more that I think is also positive, but I mentioned in my obsession last time of the New York Times Pips game, their new little
Yes.
domino game.
Mm-hmm.
And I started just marinating and reflecting on why I feel so strongly about these New York Times games. And I realized it is such a great example of gaming in a non-addictive way, because all
Mm-hmm.
of the New York Times games you can only play once a day and they're short. So you go in there, you spend, depending on how many you play, but a few minutes brings you joy. You can connect. We have this family Wordle text thread. We share our scores.
Yeah.
But I think it's got some connection, and it's not going to suck up all of my time. I notice I get resentful of things that take up too much time.
Yeah.
This is perfect. And so I'm just
Yeah.
there are great examples out there of content that bring joy, that add entertainment, that
Mhm.
aid connection, and that are not addictive. And
Yeah.
I actually, as I was reflecting on it, and I had been on the free version, I
You
finally was like, you
upgraded.
know what? I upgraded. And I upgraded not because of any other reason than like I want to support that. Like that's where I want to put my
What do you
dollars.
get with the upgrade? I don't know.
Well, it also helped that like my kids wanted to start playing pips and then I
Of
couldn't
course,
play
I
if
think
they
that's
played.
part of it. You mentioned that your kids do this with you
So
in
now
some ways.
I got the family subscription so that I can put it on their iPads. And like Grace is starting to play Wordle and wants to get in the group chat. So I think it's
Yeah.
cute. So it's like,
Yeah.
again, I just upgraded to the family games subscription, which
Cute.
is I think $2 a week.
Okay.
I was just like, this is again a game that checks the boxes of what I like
Yeah.
about entertainment. And I want to be someone that supports those things,
Mhm.
not, all the bad incentives to create these addictive time stealing
Yeah.
mechanisms. So,
I love that. I
anyways,
say promote it. That seems like so much joy. And anytime my kids get involved with something like that, like a puzzle or
yeah.
whatever, it's just they love it. And I think it's great. I love it. I'm gonna check it out actually. I'm asking a lot of questions because I'm interested in
Well,
doing
and
that.
even if Wordle's not your thing, they have kind of something like for everyone. Like there's even one, I don't play this one, but Grace really likes it. It's called Tiles. It's visual and you check the ones that are similar in like kind of a pattern game.
Yeah.
There's like a word search one.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I think there's kind of something for everybody.
I think I'm getting into that stage of life. I always joke. It's like, you know, I don't feel like I put energy and time when I have it into those types of things. I'm like trying to just decompress a lot. Like, we joke about me not reading a lot of books or all the things. But that's why I didn't do Wordle originally, is because it felt like one more thing in my morning routine was going to stress me
Yeah.
out and not bring joy.
Right.
I think I'm getting to the place of it bringing joy.
Well,
So
try it.
maybe I'll
You
try.
can try for
Yeah.
free and see if it's something you like. But again, it's like for me, it's a fun little non-addictive connecting morning ritual thing that I love.
I love it.
Cool.
All
Okay.
right. Well, I have one last topic, which really isn't
Great.
a topic. It's just more of like a kind of joke, which is
Yeah.
we're getting into football season.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night is the first, is it college football game? No, they've already had college
Yeah, I
going.
would say I watched some college football this weekend.
Yeah. Anyways, we've hit football season. It's here. It's upon us.
It's upon us.
And I truly love football. Watching it, I don't follow along in the games. I don't have enough time to watch all of them anymore, but I'm in a couple,
Yeah.
fantasy leagues, which with some friends and family. And
Yeah.
anyways, it's a fun, enjoyable sport. And I love that like my son and husband love it. And it's
Mm-hmm.
cute. And fall, sitting on the back porch, watching some football on a Sunday. It's
It's
great.
got vibes.
But I just have to get ready because I forget what a time suck it is with my TV time and everything else because it takes priority. Thursday night, Saturday day, Sunday,
Well, not your priority.
Monday,
Bill's priority.
Bill's priority.
Yeah.
That remote gets further and further away from me,
Uh-huh.
and it's always on football. And again,
Yeah.
I don't not enjoy it. It's just I got to reset. I got to
Well,
get
he's
ready.
like there's like fans and then
Uh-huh.
there's Phil, and he's really at the next level of fanaticism
Yeah.
around
Phil
all
fanatic.
things NFL.
Yeah. It's so true. He
Not a bad
loves
thing.
it.
That's his thing.
Totally. And
But
he
you're dealing
doesn't
with a unique level of football.
Totally. And he likes college football, but he's more NFL. So like his energy is really a lot around NFL, but he loves watching the college games too. So it's just on all the time. And we're here. It's the season.
Well,
So
we'll
I'm just
be
prepping myself.
tracking the 49ers.
Yep.
So are you guys, is he a Titans fan now or
No. We're huge
just Giants?
Giants fans. And
Yeah.
I have a heart for Colts.
Me too.
It's been harder to root for them in recent times, but I still say I'm a Colts fan at heart.
Yeah.
We grew up in Indiana. That's like, the
We grew up cheering for him.
Exactly. But I would say like after Luck left, Peyton Manning, then Luck, I haven't had the excitement around them in a while.
Part of it's they haven't been good in a while, but
exactly. My point exactly. But anyways,
So
we're
you're
like Colts
bandwagon fan.
Giants. Yeah, Colts Giants. And then the Titans haven't been good either, but maybe this year they'll be a little bit better, I'm told. We'll see. But it's just fun to have a team here. So we'll go to a game and,
Love it. I know.
Anyways,
Well,
that's all I got. It
football is
wasn't
one
really a
thing, but I'm
lot, but
excited for fall. Like
yes.
it was really hot this weekend, so it was like not fall weather.
Mhm.
But even today, I was like, I don't want to wear a tank top anymore. I want to like pretend that it's
I get
sweater weather.
I know. That's why this sweater's perfect because it's a tank top, but
It's
sweater.
giving, yeah,
It's
I agree. I
giving
like
fall.
that.
And then I got my fall lipstick out today.
Yeah, I noticed not quite as pink
Not
into
quite
it.
as pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving fall. And my hair, I'm starting to try to make it a little darker.
Okay.
Fall is
Fall, baby.
upon us. When is
Now,
the
have
actual
you?
date of fall? Do you know this?
I think it's September 21st.
Okay, so we're getting
So
close.
we have a couple more weeks.
People are starting to put their fall decor out here on their
Now,
porch.
fall decor, fine. It's September.
Yeah,
Halloween decor, for me, a little early. Now, I don't want to yuck somebody's yum. If
you said
bringing
that.
you joy is putting out a huge skeleton in your yard, by all means.
I think I
But
said
I'm not ready to shift my family and my mentality to Halloween yet.
I agree. You said this on a couple podcasts ago, and I think I went a little too hard with like my hatred for Halloween decor. It's just
We
not
have a lot
my
of Halloween
season.
decor.
No, I have pumpkin fall. I'm a fall family. We
Don't
don't
you
do
have a
Halloween.
little tea towel with a Halloween saying?
Absolutely not.
Don't
Are
you have
you
an
joking?
embroidered
A
pillow?
tea towel with an embroidered pillow? No, that's not my vibe. I say no to those things.
Okay. All right.
I'm a fall. This is my kids are like begging to get more Halloween stuff. I'm like, we're a
Mm-hmm.
fall decor family. We're not a
Mm-hmm.
Halloween decor family. They keep wanting to get like the spiders that attach to the house. You had those last year, and I thought maybe I could
No,
do
we got the
that.
little bats, tasteful
Bats.
bats.
Okay. So maybe I could do a bat or two. There's a couple people around here that really take it seriously. And to your
Mm-hmm.
point, I should backtrack to say, you do you. I get joy from things. You get joy from things. If Halloween decor is your joy, that's great.
Right.
I just can't understand the like Jasons in the yards and the skeletons that are creepy. I don't get it. But
One of my very good friends loves it. So
I
it's
know
funny to watch her, but for her, it's like
her joy.
the spooky is like her joy.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
know what? You do you.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Now, are you having any pumpkin spice yet? Where are you at with your basic bitch
So
supplies?
I will say on accident, but it was glorious. We ran out of our Folgers, the big vat of Folgers. And
The
we had
Costco vat.
yeah,
Mhm.
we had a backup Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin from who knows when.
Yeah.
So Phil made it the other day, not really knowing, and we were sipping it, and I said, "This is my first pumpkin coffee."
Mm-hmm.
So we cheers to it, and it was delightful. But I haven't bought pumpkin latte or anything
Okay.
like that out yet.
Yeah, we're not quite there. Okay, close. Close. I just want a sweater. I just want
Yeah,
a mug of something and a sweater. We're not quite
Mhm.
there yet here.
Not quite. We're close.
Okay. What's your obsession?
My obsession is, oh gosh, two obsessions that kind of go hand in hand. Feel good. Phil and I told you we've been watching movies at night,
Yeah.
and I made him watch the other day. We turned off the Miami Notre Dame game for this, so I have to thank him for that. But
Mhm.
Nona is the name of the movie on Netflix, but it is
That's the
with Vince
Vince
Vaughn.
Vaughn. Yeah.
Yes. And it's actually based on a true story that I found at the end, which made the whole thing even cuter. And I was in an emotional state, I cried. It was like just a sweet movie.
Oh, cute.
And it's about him trying to open a restaurant, and it's actual real nonas and grandmas making the recipes. And
Okay.
anyways, it was a feel good movie. And it just brought me joy. And so I recommend it for a very lighthearted movie.
Great.
And it also reminded me of an Instagram account that I've been following that makes me smile. I will just stop on it and be smiling and not realize what I'm even doing. And you have to follow it if you don't. It's called Nona Pia. Nona Pia.
Okay.
I think I'm saying that right. I always say things wrong. And Phil's family's Italian, and they always make fun of me because we went out and had a pizza tour, and I was like, I loved that a pizza place, and they were like, oh no, it's a pizza, and I was like, oh gosh, okay.
Yeah, they're too Italian.
Yeah. But anyways, Nona Pia is a grandmother, and the son runs the account, and he's like Antonio or something, but they have the cutest banter, and she just cooks, and he films her and talks to her, and they
That's
make
charming.
Sunday sauce, and it is the most charming, wholesome account. They're
Okay.
up to almost 1 million followers.
Great.
A must follow.
Okay. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'll watch
fine.
the movie too. Sounds cute.
Yeah, cute. What's your obsession?
I think I told you we watched Traitors in our content roundup, and we finished season 3. Okay, so that's what part 1. Let's skip to part 2 of this
I
story.
just did a post about delayed content love.
Totally.
Your song from 2018 and your Traitors obsession 6 months later.
Totally. We have no pets. My husband has a cold heart, not into animals. He doesn't understand the joy of them. Refuses to let us get a pet. Kids are devastated.
But he's got a good jawline, so you stay with him.
Great jawline's fine. Everything's fine. But we have a squirrel that we have named Bob because Bob has no tail. He is very overweight. He looks like a ball.
So you
runs like a
recognize
rabbit.
Bob. Yeah.
He's very spottable. So when we moved in, this squirrel has been here with us for, 5 years.
Oh my gosh, how long do squirrels live? That feels like a long
Bob's been
time.
around. Bob's a cockroach. He's not going anywhere. He gets his tail cut off, no problem. He'll adapt. Anyways, Bob, we talk about Bob all the time in this house. We see him all the time. He's constantly trying to get at our birdseed, but it's kind of got like oh shucks, Bob, you're never going to get it.
You want to throw some seed at him though.
Cal does. Cal puts a little on the ground for Bob.
Good job.
So the other day, Bob's outside. And Grace is like, I think I want to rename Bob. And I'm like, you can't rename Bob. Bob has been Bob from day one. You cannot rename Bob.
Yeah.
And she goes, but I want to rename him Bob the Drag Queen. And then I looked at her, I go, we can rename Bob, actually. That's the only name that you could have said that I would have said yes to.
Yeah.
I think naming the squirrel Bob the Drag Queen is perfection on a stick. He's got a big personality.
Yeah.
I couldn't love it more. So anyways, now we have a new pet-ish, Bob the Drag Queen, the squirrel, outside, living his best life.
A lot about this story because it makes me laugh that you now have a pet squirrel because you can't have a pet in your house.
Maybe I should say living her best life now. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, yeah. I love the name Bob for a round, no-tailed squirrel. I like a lot about this story.
I know. But she said that, and when your kid just says something hilarious that you didn't see coming, and nothing makes you laugh harder than when your own kid's funny. Totally. I died. Yeah. I just died. I was like, that is gold. And yes, that's what we're doing. So now I'm obsessed with our squirrel.
I love it. Well, it's kind of reminding me of when I was on maternity leave with Lily. We had a squirrel that was haunting Phil. And he would get at our bird seed and it would jump it would like jump and it would eat all of our bird seed. And we had to get like a special one that like lowers for squirrels. So like the weight of a squirrel, it would lower and you can't get the bird seed, but he would find a way. And I have a video montage that I made super bored on maternity leave where this squirrel is like Phil's sitting at having coffee at our kitchen and the squirrel's behind him getting the bird seed. And he like actually jumps into the window. I have a video of it. I'm going to repost it. It's like on my personal Instagram account. Yeah. I'm going to go back and find that and see if I can post this video that I made because that it's just too funny. It's just squirrel energy. It's making me laugh.
Big squirrel energy.
Okay. Well, that's good stuff.
What was your obsession? Nona's?
How could you forget Nona's?
Okay, I didn't know if that was obsession or the topic.
No,
the topics sometimes feel like obsessions.
Well, my obsession is Nona and Nona Bia, but it could be this sweater. I might post this too because it's really giving me all.
It's a good transitional.
It's a good transitional, and it wasn't very expensive. I actually should look it up to make sure because I got it at a little pop up, but it's I think a brand I can find online too.
Okay, cute, love it. Yeah. All right, let's wrap this baby up. Instead of all the follows, we're just going to have one request, which is check out Sage Haven app in the App Store. Because we're new, you might have to type Sage Haven safe messaging.
Sage space Haven.
Sage space Haven safe space messaging.
And then you'll find it right there.
And then it's right there. It's just so easy to find. But we would love your thoughts. Check it out. Even if you don't have kids in the age demo, honestly, check it out, download it, rate it. We would so appreciate you. We're so excited to get this into the wild. So
we were just talking about all the feedback is great because we're making iterations and we are getting thicker skin. We were just talking about this with social media. We are building up thick skin for people to be able to comment mean things at us, and we can
I'm
handle
already
it.
a rhino. I have the thickest skin. I've been doing entrepreneurship for 20 something years. You have to
Yeah.
get the thick skin over there, Missy.
I've been in sales for a long time. I thought I had thick
That's why I
skin.
thought I'm surprised that someone telling us we're clowns is getting to you.
No, that one actually made me laugh out loud. We just had
Yeah.
little clown faces, like,
Well,
the
this is
little
what happens. You get
emojis.
out there, people, half of them are bots, I'm convinced anyways. Also, I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care what the population thinks. We will continue to do our thing.
I agree. Most of it's all positive, and you only remember the 1% of negative. But
I know.
anyways,
Well, we're getting a ton of great feedback on the app, but we would love to hear yours. We're taking it all to heart. We're fixing things. And if anything's confusing or you want more features, we're here. We're listening. We're going to do our thing.
Love it.
I'm really proud of us too. I am just going to take a moment on here. I know we did our launch pod, but getting it out into the wild, getting feedback, you kind of get in your head along the way. You go, I know we interviewed a bunch of people. I know that they said there was a problem. I know we fixed it, but you start doubting yourself a little bit along the way. So to get in the wild and get like a wave of positive feedback and people saying this is awesome, this is going to help. And just kind of feeling like I do actually think we're going to help a bunch of families.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. It's been fun to do. And to have it in the universe is just awesome. 2 years in the making. 2 years in the making.
You got a coffee cheers?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get it.
We're nothing if not over caffeinated here. All right. Truly, truly, Lilas. Good catch up. Talk to you soon.
Lilas.
Lilas.